Greetings and salutations from your favorite Pandora the Eclectic, here from the middle of nowhere. You probably also know me as Pandora the Eclectic 1 on SoundCloud. And today, I'm going to try to work on my promise for that of me dissecting a Lindsay West argument on, I guess, feminism or whatever. I can't quite remember. I know the topic, obviously, but it's gonna take me some time to fix that or work on that project. And so I decided, while you wait, I'm gonna try and do some of break down some of feminist frequencies, personal videos. Starting off with toys and gender.
I recently spent some time watching afternoon cartoons on Nickelodeon and the Cartoon Network, and look what I found.
I wonder what this has anything to do with. Yeah, I understand we're all disappointed with the programming on Cartoon Network, Anita, but we all get over it eventually. Heck, they're even doing better now. You got a few more cartoons. Few being, understatement, I guess. Anyways, continue.
Drake Arsenal has a specialized blaster for any mission. Holy crap, what is going on here? Clearly, it's been a while since I've raced home after school to watch cartoons, but I was amazed at how highly gendered these commercials were. Have they changed, or did I just...
What would specify gender? I mean, all I saw was two girls running around on a Barbie car. Mind you, it's pink, but I don't like that color. However, it's not as bad as, well, it's not as bad as, again, I guess the color chartreuse. So, I guess that's all we can say.
not noticed them before. The messages being promoted in these commercials are deeply restricted.
Well, Anita, I hate to tell you this, but, that's kind of the point of advertisements. Capture your attention so you'll buy the product. Anyways, continue.
And severely limit the development of boys and girls in different ways. The ads are actively demonstrating that boys and girls have different social roles and skills that are highly stereotyped and just outright sexist. So let's take a closer look at ads targeting.
Or it could just be little girls playing with dolls, because the little girls like playing with dolls. And little boys, well, maybe they just enjoy rougher stuff. Much like, hey, I'm a tomboy, and I used to love watching SWAT Cats. Yes.
Directly at boys. Combat pistol, rapid fire blaster. Always ready for action. G.I. Joe. Are you in? Boys have power and get to be active and destroy things. Yeah! These commercials directed at boys value competition, being in control, having power, and conquering and commanding. Those values restrict the acceptable options for what boys are allowed to express emotionally. I've yet to see a commercial where boys are nurturing or caring. They're limited in examples of how to react to problems and how to solve conflicts. They're taught to fight, be competitive, and to be aggressive. I noticed that there's also a few other reoccurring messages embedded in these ads targeted at boys. new world, use their imaginations, and be creative. They are actively making and constructing. These are the training blocks for creating.
I hate saying this, but Anita, when I was a little girl, yes, I loved building blocks and stuff. Now, is this the fault of feminism that I like doing, well, not the fault of feminism, my fault of being a woman? No. Me being shy and submissive at times is just my personality. I tend to be very shy because, well, I am just shy. Hey, that's just me. It's not all women, but apparently that's what you think. Oh well. Carry on.
Creative and fulfilling adult lives. The confidence that is fostered through the act of making, building, and doing is something that's almost entirely lacking in girls' toys commercials.
Okay. Back to what you said about not building and yeah, this toy doesn't give girls any form of creativity. It's just stifling them. Stifling them! Give me a friggin' break. See, Nina, don't you hear that? Making a cake. Now, does that mean, oh, yeah, no.
So girls get to play with sparkly glitter and bake cakes and change stinky diapers. How fun! Commercials targeted at girls heavily focus on teaching child rearing, homemaking, domestic work, popularity, self-image, and an obsession with beauty. This restricts.
Yes, much the same as what we provide with boys. Popularity. I hate saying this, but some guys may go insane just for the fact that, they didn't have that new Pokemon card or something. And, some people have lost popularity over having shoes or not the right clothes. And this goes for both boys and girls, because guess what? For guys, well, commonly, I think we like to put them with games or something. Girls, well, let's put it this way. If you ain't the chicest, sleekest, best, and most up-to-date young lady in our world, well, you're probably gonna get smacked in the face. Or you pretty much get eliminated from the group. But that's about it. So, however, guys, anyways, I don't want to agree with this anyway, so pushing forward.
Imagination of what women are capable of and prioritizes appearances over intelligence. They are not encouraged to be creative, to build and construct, and really take control of their environments. Girls' toys are generally.
Right. When I'm playing with Barbie, or any of my toy dolls, I'm just stifled from creativity. Heck, I mean, those toys that you could draw on with a marker and then throw them in the washer and dryer. I can't quite remember what they were called. But yeah, I think that's called making something. And decoration, even if it's not necessarily. Well, no, it is making it yours. So, shut up, Anita.
Unimaginative and lack the creative element of play that is critical in the development of young people. We can see this even in the way the same basic product is marketed differently to boys and girls. Sand is the amazing multiple, flexible, buildable, demolishable sand that never dries out. Moon sand is the amazing multiple, foldable, decoratable sand that never dries out. Clearly, this isn't a coincidence since advertisers spend $17 billion a year marketing to youth. That's billion with a B. Young people are seeing more than.
Now, Nita, you can't be using the B word. Well, I guess you can. But anyways.
25,000 advertisements a year on television alone. And that doesn't even include product placement, which is so common on popular television shows. The enormous.
I hate saying this, Anita. That's called making a paycheck. Okay? That's just, I mean, it ruins the show sometimes if it's not done in a funny way. But it's not that big of a deal. Okay?
Amount of money that advertisers are spending isn't just on producing and airing ads. It's also spent on the latest neuroscience research to find out exactly what images, feelings, and representations will appeal the most to developing minds. Although many factors.
Or all that money or all those ads. Now, it may have nothing to do with neuroscience. I mean, you probably just sit there, watch, and after a long period of time of watching them over and over, eventually either you just give in and go for it. It's not neuroscience, it's just, well, since it seems to be such a big deal and they keep hounding you about it, sure, no problem. And the reason why they may spend that much money marketing this stuff to the youth is because, well, dare I say it, trying to make a living, Anita, like you, with this channel of yours. Anyways.
Influence our socialization, such as families and peer groups, schools, and churches, the media plays a highly critical role. Advertising aimed at youth is especially dangerous because young children are unable to differentiate between television programming and commercials. They are still developing the necessary critical skills. Youth may have a hard time recognizing that these commercials are teaching them what is expected, what is desired, and what is possible for their genders, for their careers, for love, relationships, and creative endeavors in the future. These messages are so manipulative, deeply embedded, and carefully crafted that it's even hard for us as adults to recognize them. As someone who's really interested in promoting and encouraging the use of technology in young women, I found a stark difference in the way technology is marketed to boys and girls. Girls get a fun little purple computer that's hot, or a program that can help them cook and look pretty.
It's a Bratz laptop. With over 100 games, you can have fun learning. It's fun, smart, and hot.
In my vegetables, make pizzas, and makeovers and more.
For the ultimate veggie party.
Whereas boys get to go online and play adventure games.
I hate telling you this, Anita, again. It's still a choice. It's not like they're forced to do it. Now, when I was growing up, I remember my mother trying to get me interested in Barbie and romance novels and nonsense like that. My mind just didn't care. I didn't want that, and it's okay. These are just focus groups that, apparently enough girls that they hired, or not hired, but got the permission from their parents to put them in the study, and well, they just decided, they'd probably do a nice little quick study, see what boys really liked and what girls liked. Now, I guess you can change the study groups around, maybe have one girl in because then maybe it's due to peer pressure to do it. Or, again, it could just be the girl actually likes that color and pink on her toys. Likewise, blue or these adventure things. Okay?
Join your friends in an epic online adventure.
One of the reasons that the gender-specific marketing of technology is so concerning is when we look at the statistics of adult women in technology fields. Only 3% of open-source programmers are women, and only 11.5% of video game developers are women. Although, as I stated, there are many factors that affect the jobs and careers people enter, it is not hard to connect gendered advertising at such a young age to the socialization of women who don't feel confident or supported in heavily male-dominated and male-identified tech fields. I was originally going to say that we need to hold the media accountable for what they're teaching our young people, but no, really, advertising directed specifically at young people needs to stop altogether, no exceptions. A precedent has already been set to.
Okay, I hate to tell you this, people. First they do everything in their power to. I'm sorry, Anita. You're an idiot. Just friggin' idiot when it comes to this. Girls and boys have equal choice to do whatever they want, however they want. And when you do this sort of thing, you know, this actually just is treating them like idiots, which I'm sure that's not what you set out to do. But, come on now. Anyways, the video's almost over anyways, so, you know.
These types of restrictions. Quebec has banned print and broadcast advertisements for youth under the age of 13, and Sweden has banned advertisements for youth under the age of 12. In the meantime,
Doubt
we
it.
need to encourage critical media literacy skills in people of all ages. I'll leave you with an amazing remix created by some female youth at Real Girls during a workshop with Jonathan McIntosh. They were able to actively resist these harmful media messages and really begin to talk back to the media by simply swapping the audio and video of gendered commercials. The results are hilarious and very illuminating.
Nurse Strike Arsenal has a specialized blaster for any mission. You can improve your blasting speed with a Maverick Rapid Fire Blaster. While the Night Fighters like me.
Oh yeah, this is fun. Ha ha ha. I swear. Anyways, that's pretty much it of this video. I swear. I'm not gonna go into any more of it. Anyways, please do me a favor and, well, let's just put it this way. Forget Anita and forget about Anita and Sarkeesian and stay frosty, my mates.